What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Backrooms lore video, and today we're going to be covering some hilarious jokerooms levels. This is going to be in celebration of us hitting 100 subscribers. I promised you guys that I would do something special for it, and that is what this video is. Without wasting any more of your time, let's go ahead and get started. I hope you guys aren't lactose intolerant because we're in the cheese rooms, baby. Survival difficulty of class 0. We got cheese, cheese, and more cheese. This entire level is just nothing but cheese. So as you see in the picture, literally everything's covered in cheese. So, I mean, if you're into cheese, if you're like a cheese maniac, you might love this. But if you're not, then it might be a little gross. The first entities you guys are going to have to deal with on this level are the cheese mimics. These guys are shape-shifting cheese-like entities, and they usually take the form of lamps made out of cheese. Their true form, though, are green rats if they were longer and cheesier, so that's kind of cool, I guess. This ugly-looking thing is a cheese rat. This is our second entity. It's a big, fat, ugly rat who has a clan. He likes to take chunks of the level and eat them. If you take his cheese away, though, he will either turn you into cheese or put you in the basement like what Brody did. I don't know who Brody is, but he seems scary. Just look at this guy. Look at him. Look at this little rat. There are literally so many entrances and exits into this level. Okay, the first entrance is to eat literal tons of Swiss cheese, specifically Swiss cheese, and then no clip into a wall and you'll end up here in the cheese rooms. The second entrance is to say cheese is cool and level 999 and you will be brutally beaten up. The third is to eat anything cheesy and level guys look and it will teleport you here while you're sleeping. So pretty cool. The final entrance into this level is to eat catnip from level meow intentionally on purpose. For some reason. There are actually a lot more exits than entrances, surprisingly. The first one is to eat one of the cheese balls, and then a door will appear, and if you enter it, you'll be transported to the hub, so a safe exit. The next exit is to Kant's pink cheese to go to a party and level fun. That does not sound very fun, surprisingly. The next exit is to find a hole in a cheese wall that looks like an entrance to a cave. When you walk in there, when you exit the cave, you will find yourself in level Moai, so kind of cool. The next exit is to find a fleshy hole in the ground and jump right into it, and you'll end up in level plus 504 for some strange reason. And the final exit is to accidentally eat an expired cheese and have explosive diarrhea, which will lead to the bathrooms, unsurprisingly. Next up on our list, we have level Moai, which I had just mentioned in the exits of the cheese rooms level. Welcome to level Moai. This is pretty much just an Easter Island looking level with some strange stone heads on it. Kind of cool. I mean, look at these fine young fellows right here. Yo, Angelo, that's a JoJo reference right there. This beautiful, amazing level has a survival difficulty of class 1, which describes it as being Moai, cool and good, and Moai again. Yeah. Like I said before, level Moai is pretty much just an island surrounded by an ocean full of Moais, and of course Moais, and yeah, doesn't let you say the name of the statues because it censors them with a Moai emoji. What, you thought the ocean was going to be almond water? Yeah, no, it's just salt water, sadly. There's also this beautiful video of a Moai walking. Isn't this awesome? There's vine booms going everywhere. Oh my god. Every time you mention his name, a vine boom sound effect will be heard in the background, kind of like this. Yeah. Very cool. Another random fact, the daytime is pretty much just stuck at noon at all times. There is only one single entity here, and you guessed it, it's the Moai, the Stoneheads. Yeah, they inhabit the island and they pretty much look like this. So yeah, very underwhelming. If you go anywhere near these guys, they're going to make a big fat vine boom sound and it's going to hurt your ears, so I wouldn't do that. There is only one colony and outpost on this level, and they are known as the Moai Squad. They're a group of people who worship the Moais due to rumors that they are petrified gods. Wow, that's kind of strange. And I don't know how many people are in this colony, so yeah. There are a couple of entrances into this level. The first is to search a door with a Moai sign in level 0 and level 2. The next entrance is to play the vine boom sound effect non-stop for 10 hours straight. That sounds like not a very fun time. I mean, in terms of exits, the couple of ways to leave this level are going to be to play vine boom sound for another 10 hours non-stop, so not fun again. The second is to unlive yourself to enter heaven, but if you're bad, then no heaven, you're gonna go to hell, so not very good. The third and final exit is to anger a Moai to be banished to a random level. There is also a link to a Wikidot version of this level if you guys want to check that out, but specifically the information that I just gave you guys is from the fandom. So far so good, we've covered some pretty good levels, but now we're on to the best joke level I've ever seen in my entire life. Everyone, welcome to the Leanrooms. So done. Obviously this is a joke, kids, don't do lean, stuff's bad for you. Anyway, survival difficulty of class 0, it is safe, secure, and devoid of hostile entities, so pretty nice. As you can tell from the picture here, the Leanrooms is pretty much the exact same in structure to level 0, but the main difference is that the floor, roof, and walls have been inverted in color, turning into a deep purple hue. Also, everything is made of a solid form of lean, so just lean liquid in a solid form, so kinda cool. The wall, ceiling, and floor are edible, but it's advised not to eat too much of the lean as it could turn you into a lean entity known as the purple folk. That's kinda weird. Some cool items that can be found here are the special purple almond water, the purple neon water, and very rarely some purple cashew water, so pretty cool. The only entities here are known as the purple folk, which I just mentioned, and they trade with wanderers, giving them random amounts of lean for any kind of given item. These weird entities also like to run around the hallways screaming, "I love lean," and they sometimes startle the wanderers, which is not good. There is only one colony or outpost on this level, and they are known as the lean processors. They make lean out of walls and secluded areas, and they help wanderers leave, but they're also willing to trade and recruit. There are a couple of entrances into this level. The first is to tell a partygoer the ingredients of lean. I wouldn't recommend that, but go for it, I guess. The next entrance is to scream, "I love lean" on most levels, and that'll take you here. But I don't know why you wouldn't come here, it's just lean everywhere. There's actually a surprising amount of exits from this level. The first is to say, lean isn't that good to be brought to level pain, so I would not recommend doing that. The next is to drink lean and close your eyes with the intention to leave to be brought to level 0. Next up, consume this many ounces of lean to be taken to the front rooms. That's literal gallons upon gallons of lean, oh my gosh. The final exit is to stay strong for 12 hours without drinking lean in this level, and there is a 72% chance to go to the hub, a 27% chance to go to level 6.1, and a 1% chance to go to reality. You guys must be pretty hungry after all that lean, right? Well, you know what? Let's go get some food. Welcome everyone to level McDonald's. I'm pretty hungry. Let's go get some fast food, baby. Let's go. This fantastic level has a survival difficulty of I'm loving it. You got a quarter pounder with cheese and a medium Fanta, and you got a Big Mac and a Coca-Cola and all that good stuff. It's pretty much just your normal McDonald's, except for the fact that you should not eat or drink any of the food because the food contains a substance that can turn you into a wretch or an insanity. The liquid, on the other hand, can contain liquid pain, which will kill anyone who drinks it, so I would not advise eating or drinking anything in this entire level. The level itself spans about 25 million square miles, and the outside area contains a parking lot, a drive-thru, and a highway right beside it, so pretty cool. Anyone who walks outside will immediately be burnt to death in a matter of milliseconds, so never mind, I guess you guys aren't going outside. But the only real recorded way to survive going outside is to wear layers of thick clothing such as heavy jackets and hoodies, so pretty cool. There are also these strange employee-only doors which will take you to a different and random level. There are also bathrooms on this level, but doing anything in them will lead to the toilet room, so that is interesting. The only documented entities on this level include facelings, insanities, smilers, and in some very rare cases, clumps, skin stealers, and dullers, so not very fun. Entrances and exits. For entrances, one may enter this level by eating a burger from a vending machine on level 6.1. The second is to no-clip through a wall at a McDonald's in reality, and by screaming "I'm loving it" in any level. And the final entrance is to order a double cheeseburger with onions and even more cheese, Sprite because, I mean, quote for quote, you're different, a McFlurry with chocolate syrup, and happily somebody's soul. In terms of exits, one may exit the level through going through an employee-only door and no-clipping through an air fryer/grill, which will lead back to level 6.1. You can go to the bathroom in one of the stalls, which will lead to the toilet rooms, and walk 1 kilometer. There is a door on the outside that can lead to level 11, and jumping into a car in the drive-thru will lead to level 69. And finally, to top everything off, guys, we have one more final level to cover. Oh my gosh. Welcome to level cow. This is the best level I have ever seen. Oh my gosh. Level Cow has a survival difficulty of Class 0, which describes it as being safe, secure, and devoid of entities, luckily, which is awesome. There's only cows here. Level Cow is pretty much just a huge front room's house, and there's cows all over the place. They're normal black and white dairy cows, often found in reality, and they have the same organs as normal cows as well. You can find shelves of almond water and other foods here, and grass and weeds can be found growing from cracks in the floor all around the level. I mean, unsurprisingly though, the cows will feast on this grass and the weeds that grow. It is not advised to wander into the bathroom of this level, as there is layers of cow poop and droppings everywhere, and yeah, it doesn't sound like a fun time. If you actually walk into the more obscure areas of this level, you can find some bisons, and just like bisons from the front rooms, they can produce small quantities of very thick milk. This level is pretty much devoid of entities besides the cows and bisons, and if you're lucky, you can find the god cow. Though there have been reported sightings of facelings dressed in farmer outfits wandering level cow, but this is not confirmed, so it's just a theory at this point. The largest colony in this level is going to be the Army of Hooves. This colony is pretty small and they only have 10 members, though the group has a large knowledge of the level. Meg has made frequent attempts to gain knowledge on the specific level information, but the Army of Hooves does not want to disclose that. The farmers will actually milk the cows, and the milk tastes like your favorite drink, but with a milky aftertaste, so that's kind of cool. The milk itself is actually safe to drink, and it has no side effects, and there are records of wanderers gaining invulnerability for a long time after drinking. The milk is actually like acid to all entities, so if you splash them with it, they're probably going to feel some pain for a little while, might melt like the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz. And a ton of groups like Meg and the Backrooms Pioneers all have milk harvesting outposts here. There is a very scary event called a stampede, which has a survival difficulty of Class 3, which describes it as being dangerous, unsecure, and has crazy cows on this level. Very rarely, this event called a stampede will begin, and at the start of the stampede, the cows will begin to become louder and louder, showing anger and anxiety. The cows will actually rush at high speeds for around 5 to 10 minutes, so it's extremely dangerous, so the only way to really effectively combat this is going into the bathroom where there are no cows. There are a couple of entrances into this level. The first is to pass out from a stampede of cows in any level, which has a chance of causing you to wake up here. Drinking a bottle of milk in level generic convenience store will also send you here. To find a white and black spotted door, which will teleport you here. Kinda cool. And in terms of exits, you must find a yellow door and open it to be teleported to the end. The next is to find a gray door, and opening it will send you to level 506. The third exit is to no-clip into a window, which has a 50-50 chance of either sending you to level No or the glitched rooms. And the final exit is to kill 20 cows, which can send you to the space rooms, or if you are unlucky, you could get sent to level exclamation. And I actually covered that one, so here's an end card if you guys want to check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have made it this far, let me know in the comments, or give me a level suggestion or something like that. I just want to thank you guys so much for getting me to 100 subscribers and sticking with me on this journey. And although we just started my YouTube channel and we're still going through the opening kind of levels and kind of jumping around with editing styles and stuff like that, I just want to thank you guys so much for being here with me. And yeah, so thank you guys for sticking by. I know this was a very long video and I really appreciate you guys coming to the end of it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.